Boop boo doo doo. Getting the link for people to watch. Getting the link for people to watch. Getting the link for people to watch. Share. Copy. Do 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 do. Invasions for funsies. I need to. Let's see how much of a mess we can get into. And now the fun part that like all the YouTube compilations cut out is like the multiple minutes of waiting. I'm going to peek into the one server VC. It will not come through on the stream due to privacy laws and stuff. So, un momento. Do, 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 do. Boo. Hello. Oh god, I'm not like muted or something, am I? Am I? Why can't I hear people? Oh, okay. I was very paranoid because things were like lighting up and shit. Hello, Chi. In the other games chat, I am streaming Elden Ring Invasions for a little bit. Though nothing has happened since I turned the stream on because of course it has. But, yeah. This is the funnest part of Elden Ring Invasions. Standing around waiting. Would you believe this actually used to be worse? Hello. I am also doing a streamy thing, but I can't do it through Discord because console sounds. I am trying to stream Invasions and Elden Ring, but as soon as I turned it on, I stopped getting bites, so maybe I'm cursed. I have very strong opinions about Souls PvP. And several of my friends disagree with me about it, so I don't try and bring it up much. But I honestly think if Elden Ring, like the minute like another like Dark Souls or like an Elden Ring 2 comes out, like a different game, if any of the gripes I have with Elden Ring's invasions are fixed, I highly suspect Elden Ring's like invasion scene will drop off a cliff. Because I really think the only thing keeping invasions active in Elden Ring is it is the latest game. And even then, like, I've been walking in a circle for like a couple minutes now. 6.5 minutes, and haven't had anything happen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have a bite. Watch all that waiting end with them immediately being at the boss fog. Or something stupid. What the fuck was that? And you still need help. You do that much bleed buildup and you still need help. God, you're... That's one thing I don't get about Elden Ring PvP and Souls PvP in general, is people who have really high damage builds and they act like if you touch them they're going to die. It's like, my brother in Christ, stop being a coward and hit me. You will just kill me. And then when they finally do realize that this invasion was a foregone conclusion, as soon as I load it in, then they do like the little L1 shit, their little or they teabag. The fact that you can teabag in Elden Ring is also definitely definitely part of what made the toxicity level in Elden Ring get so much higher, so much faster than any other Souls game. Because the game, like the PvE in Elden Ring is probably the best of the Soul series, but as someone who's invaded in every game except, well, no, I've technically invaded in Demon Souls. I invaded in the remake, but not in the original. But I honestly, legitimately think Elden Ring has the worst invasions of the entire franchise. And part of it is because like every incentive to invade in a fun or fair way has been stripped away from the game. So the only people you get are people who do it for the hell of it, or the sweats who want to just make you miserable, or the people who do it for content on YouTube. Whereas most people who invade for fun and for funny builds stopped and went back to an old game, or just stopped altogether. So, basically, what an invasion is in a Souls game is you can, as part of a way to balance cooperation, because for the most part, aside from the bosses, the game doesn't scale anything for multiple players, aside from boss health and boss damage, for the most part. So, to scale the difficulty of the game, in most cases, there are some exceptions, as soon as you open your world up for cooperation with other player, you also open up your world for a hostile player to come in whose objective is to try to kill you. That's what an invader is. That's what I am doing. Oh boy. And it's over the course of the franchise, situations have been scaled more and more against the invader. So the invader has to play scummier, and then people get mad that the invaders play scummier when that's the only way you can fucking win anymore. Easter having a light bulb moment. Oh, goody. I love invading behind the host who's next to the boss store. This won't go poorly at all. Sup, asshole? Please die. Well, that worked out. The only reason I won the invasion I was just in is because the host didn't do the thing every other host does, which is as soon as you see the invader and you're standing next to the boss, you just go in the boss room. Hey, now we're getting invasions at a decent clip. We got like 2 off the rip. Nice. And I know people always say with the whole, if you want to do PvP, why not do the arena that was added in an update? The arena has the most like oh, this is gonna be interesting. Meta slave like toxic sweats ever. Hello, boys. Are we gonna buff, or are you gonna just kill me so it's like a knee? You're gonna kill me so it's like a knee. Okay. Oh. No more of that, please. Oh, actually, go. Don't teabag and then emote like you have some kind of honor, you goddamn loser. I have a summon who's using a very obnoxious Ash of War, and we are up each other's ass like we're a frickin' pair of anal beads. But somehow that means we are better gamers than you, because, yep. Like I said, I have very strong opinions about some of the behavior in this game. Because the simplest way to put it is on console, pretty much aside from very niche ranges of levels, this is where everyone who is any good is, because In Dark Souls 3, for instance, you get a lot of people with dupes, save scumming, cheating, and there was a beautiful scion of the community who discovered a game-breaking glitch that completely ruins PvP and didn't tell anybody until FromSoft said that they were not going to update the game anymore. And then he told everybody. So if you don't know how to do that glitch successfully, congrats, you have a 70% chance of losing every fight you get in. And then Dark Souls 2 gets memed on for being the worst, but also Dark Souls 2, in my personal opinion, has great 1v1 duels, but until Elden Ring had the worst invasions, because Dark Souls 2 has the most healing items of any Souls game. There's your Estus Flask, there's like 7 different kinds of life gems and like 4 other things. And when you're invading, you can't use any of it, but the host can use all of it. So the only way you can heal as an invader is to be a faith build with regeneration miracles, or the ring that's 1 HP a second. And then you think, oh, you just you wait them out. Dark Souls 2 invasions have a 15-minute time limit, where if you don't kill the host in 15 minutes, you just lose as an invader. So you can't stall them out; they can stall you out. And then Dark Souls 1 has so many dumb techs and exploits with its PvP that it's very interesting to watch. But if you're rusty or not very good at it, it can be insufferable to play. And it also has the most, like, say what you want about magic in Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 has the most bullshit OP spell in the history of the series of Dark Bead, where it's like, hey, here is a spell that's a shotgun of 5 projectiles that do physical damage, so magic defense wouldn't really help you with that. If you block it, it's going to chew through all of your stamina and break your guard. And it's one of, if not the fastest spell in the game, and it does high damage. And you can buff it with like 6 different things. And that cast speed is about a second. And like I said, it's a shotgun, so they just do it in your face as you spawn in, because Dark Souls 1 has very predictable invader spawns. You can just die as soon as you get control of your character. So it's like, it's a mess. And then with Demon Souls, like with the Demon Souls remake, because I'm on console, the smartest way to play Demon Souls is actually to play the entire game solo with in soul form, because you won't fuck up your world tendency, so you don't really get that many chances to invade people, and if you do, it's usually somebody who doesn't know better, and then you kind of feel bad. So it's a double-edged sword. I did have one earlier, like before I started this little stream. I did have one fight with a hunter, like the anti-invaders who come in to kill invaders, and it was like a little one-on-one thing, and he was honorable. He was pretty good. It was pretty all right. But a lot of bullshit happened before and since. Yeah, Mr. Invader, you shoot at me, not the big fucking dragon. God, you're just bringing out all the bullshit, huh? Fine, I'm gonna go kill your host. If you're gonna spam all this bullshit shit, I'm just gonna go kill your host. Sup, fucker. God damn it. The worst part is I've seen this type of player so fucking much, and it disappoints me more than it frustrates me, because it's like, hey, here's a summon that's got like a bunch of high level spells and shit, and they're doing their spacing, and yeah, they're doing some of the most obnoxious spells in the game, but they seem to know how to fight. And then the host just kind of walks into you at one point, and it's like it that last invasion really felt to me like the summon is good at the game and the host is not, and the summon is carrying their friend through the game, which is like I don't know, man. Part of the enjoyment for these games for a lot of people is the overcoming adversity and defeating the challenge, because like no Souls game has straightforward stories, so people saying they're playing it for the story are full of shit half the time. But it's like that whole shit just like right. Oh, this is an interesting place to spawn. Sup, homie? You are a fucking cum stain of humanity. Now, sure, host, bow all you want. Your little summon friend is a douchebag. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change, the more they stay the same. But to go back to cheese, oh goody, yay!